Larry?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, are you there? So first, when it's recording, do I have your permission to record this conversation?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. I mean, just like how we were talking, Larry, I think the last time you saw her was like last Thursday, I think?
Visually, but she was in the house Friday.
Oh, okay, so it was Friday. I mean, kind of just, it's been almost a week now, and you haven't seen from her, you haven't seen her or heard from her. You have three kids with her. I mean, this isn't like her.
No, not this long. That's the concerning and alarming part is she wouldn't be gone this long.
And, what you guys were married 21 years? Tell us.
Well, it'll be 21 years, May 21st of this year. So 20 years, it'll be 21 this year.
Wow. What do you love about Maya?
Oh, I love everything about her. She's very smart, kind, basically just herself, her personality, her smell, just everything.
And probably her love for life. She loved to hike, right?
Oh, yeah. She, just her outgoing personality.
And probably a great mom.
Oh, yes. Yes, she is.
So, I mean, what do you think happened? I mean, there's no reason that you can think of, why she wouldn't be here for her kids. She wouldn't miss her daughter's birthday.
I don't want to speculate. There's a lot of speculations, and people kind of like throw these, I don't know, speculations out. But right now, I just want to focus on how, to get her back home safe and sound, and that's it.
And then have police given any indication at all about where she is?
No, right now, but they, I have full confidence in, like I said, the CVPD and the Navy, because they put maximum resources on our case. So, this is what they do. This is what they do best. I'm pretty sure that, they're going to do their job, and that's why I'm really hopeful and confident that, things will work out.
How are your kids taking it?
That's my main focus for now. That's why I'm very thankful for my my sister-in-law, Mary Chris, because she's handling all this media attention. She's actually doing everything that I should be doing, out there. But at the same time, I'm just making sure, it's as normal, like a normal day for them. They do their school. Their mainly their main routine is just kept. And I've been doing this for a while since she's been missing, and they're still happy-go-lucky most of the time. I know they sense something is wrong, but I minimize that. They don't really understand the gravity of it, but I know my two oldest, kind of like sees it. But I try to minimize the impact that it has on them. But even though I'm trying to do that, I notice, there's, they know what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, because they were down here at the vigil, weren't they?
Yes. I had my oldest down there for a little bit, and then my second youngest had tutoring, so I had to get her to come in, and then they had piano today, which they missed because I allowed them to go to the park. So I was like, wow. And when I got to see a little bit of it, I was just overwhelmed and thankful for all the support. I was like, this is, for my wife Maya, and it's, strangers, but, most of the time on TV, you see all the bad parts, but you don't see all the good parts where, there's still good people out there, and they really do care.
Mm-hmm. I know. It's like, you said you didn't come just because you had to, was it just like for privacy reasons, or?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, just, again, I'm not like that person to like basically, go out there, but, I don't know, I just want to make sure it's focused on my wife, finding my wife, nothing else. And I just don't want any distractions from that.
Okay. Well, Larry, thank you so much. And like I said, I'm hoping, with this story, hopefully it can be out every day. And with
yes, ma'am.
individual, just to continue, to see if there's any kind of sightings. Because, yeah, police say that there's been, like, no digital footprint of her at all, which is really odd. Police just say that there's no crime at all, but it's like, where the heck is she?
Yeah.
You know?
And this is the disheartening part. The disheartening part is, it's been really a really long time, and this is, this is the, I don't know what to think about that. It's just surreal, basically. That you see this stuff on the news, but you don't know how it is until it happens to you. So.
Do you think people are unfairly, questioning you or suspecting you?
No, I mean, they got to do their job. I understand. So, whatever it takes, they have to, look at any lead or, basically they just got to cover all the protocols and steps. So, it's part of the job, I guess.
What about the public that don't even know you, that think that?
Yeah, that's the thing about the media part. It's upsetting sometimes that people make implications, and it's without even asking, like domestic violence. I'm like, really? Like her brothers are here, her three brothers, and they know our relationship. I've always been open to the family about our relationship, and they know I've never touched a sister. So they're like, yeah, the media is, sometimes they don't get their story straight before putting it out there, or it's just maybe unresponsible journalist or whatever. But we get it. I mean, whatever makes the biggest impact to get the story or get the viewer's attention. So again, it's a double-edged sword. You get the viewer's attention, you get their interest, and you get the story out. They're like, oh, I'm interested. Now they're following it. And I'm thankful for that, because whatever promotes helping find my wife Maya, whatever it takes, basically. So like my sister-in-law said, she doesn't care what it takes, just as long as she comes home safe. And I agree. And so, you know what, you just do what you got to do, and even though, you know, um, um, some of it's not all good, whatever, like I said, whatever it takes to bring her home, you do what you got to do. And Mary Chris, she's really, really doing it. Like, she's out there, talking and talking to all the media, getting it promoted. So, hopefully we get some kind of tip or help and, get her back home.
Mm. Well, thank you, Larry. I appreciate talking to you, and thank you for talking to me about her. And like I said, I hope we can just keep this story out here.
Okay. Thank you, Abbie.
Hopefully.
Appreciate it.
All right. Thank you, Larry, and try to get some rest if you can.
Yes, ma'am. Good night.
All right. Good night.
All right, bye.